Good morning. Welcome to Undisputed. I'm Jenny Taft with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe. Good morning, guys. How are we doing?
Good morning, Giddy. Good morning, Giddy. Oh, Wall Street Walter in today. Reported for duty.
It's all about you. Every day it's about you. You know, today it's about Cam. He was out here at UCLA. He finally got to throw to his new teammate, Mohamed Sanu. And he was probably thinking exactly what Brady thought last year. I can't believe it. How slow this guy is.
Well, you know what? The same thing gonna happen to you is gonna happen to Brady. Defeat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of cases on defeat. I'll even bet a case on today that I win today.
Let's see. We got 10 topics. Like, Tom Brady have about 8, 9 losses.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you might have a few more.
Interesting. You got your notes ready there, Shannon. That's good. Good to see. All right, good stuff, guys. And how about we start with Cam, because you know what? That is who I want to talk about today. Cam Newton now has a new team and also new shoes to fill as the former MVP attempts to resurrect his career and take over for Tom Brady. Cam's former coach, Ron Rivera, said to not count out Cam in New England. Meanwhile, Brady is trying to establish his own championship team without Bill Belichick down in Tampa as his career winds down. So, Shannon, which quarterback has more pressure on him this season, Cam or Brady?
Tom Brady. Skip, you before I go into Brady having the most pressure on him, do you ever think there's going to be a coach that says, you know what, I coached that guy, I think you should count him out? You think there's ever going to be a coach that's going to say that? Probably not.
Totally agree.
So he said, well, Ron Rivera said exactly what I thought he would say. Skip, I think it's Tom Brady, and I don't think it's Tom Brady. I know, as a matter of fact, it is Tom Brady. When you play 20 years, Skip, and you go to the Super Bowl 8 times, you win 6 of those. No, you go 9 times, you win, excuse me. You go 9 times, you win 6 of those. Tom Brady left New England for one reason and for one purpose, to win a Super Bowl and to show he could win a Super Bowl without Coach Belichick. Because he got tired of hearing, and I'm sure Coach Belichick got tired of hearing, I'm most responsible. No, I'm most responsible. No, I'm most responsible. So you know what? How about we split up and let's see who can do it first? And Tom Brady went to a situation that he felt gave him the best opportunity, because you and others have said last year Coach Belichick hamstrung him. He basically tied one hand behind his back. He let the team get old. His receivers couldn't run. They couldn't separate. He traded a second-round pick for Mohamed Sanu. N'Keal Harry, the first-round pick, was hurt half the year, yada, yada, yada. So Tom Brady says, let me navigate the landscape. Who needs a quarterback? Who has weapons that I can go fill in, and they will be better than they were? San Diego, I am a Cali kid. Nah, not San Diego. Tampa. Ooh, they look at Godwin and look at Mike Evans, and they got Bruce Arians, BA as the head coach. They got 2 tight ends. You know, Gronk, I've been talking to Gronk for the last couple of months, and maybe Gronk can join me. So, Skip, there's no question about this. This is all about Tom Brady, because when you have the level of success that he's enjoyed, that's the only thing that matters. It's not about 11-5. It's not about 14-2. It's not about a division. All those things, considering Tampa hadn't been to the playoffs in an extremely long time. They haven't won the division in a very long time. That's not how Tom Brady is judged. All that 16 straight, 17 straight division titles, that means nothing. It's all about Super Bowls. It's all about Lombardis. So with that being said, Tom Brady has the most pressure. Cam just has to prove he can stay healthy for a couple of years, because that's been a long time since he's done that. Skip, there's no question that Tom Brady has the most pressure.
As usual, I have no idea what you're talking about. You have really lost me on this one, because this isn't even close. To me, Cam has 10 times the pressure on him that Tom Brady has on him. And I'll explain why.
Okay, please do.
In fact, I'm happy for Cam, but I'm not sure whether to offer Cam congratulations or condolences, because he just got thrown into the pressure cooker that is trying to replace the 20-year GOAT in Foxborough, Massachusetts. And he's trying to do it while giving only a 1-year deal on low pay, make good, show us, prove it to us, 1-year deal after he just spent 4 injury-plagued years, performance-plagued years in Carolina, and the Panthers just cut him. this is sink or swim for Cam Newton. You could even go so far as to say he is playing for his NFL life this year. He has so much to prove after the last 4 years, none of which he has been the Superman that he was in 2015, 5 years ago, as he lifted that team to 15-1 and into the Super Bowl. So let's step back. What are we looking at here? Tom Brady is 30-11 in the playoffs.
Yeah.
30-11?
Yeah.
And he holds every postseason passing record imaginable, and it ain't even close. Cam Newton is 3-4 in the playoffs. I don't know if people have lost sight of that, but that's all he is 3-4 in the playoffs. And obviously, as you point out, Tom Brady has been to 9 Super Bowls, and he has won 6 of them with 6 game-winning drives. That's impossibly great. So Cam has been to 1 Super Bowl and only one, and he played, dare I say, poorly in that one. It was a defensive struggle. Peyton played even worse, but Cam did not play MVP caliber football in that 1 Super Bowl that he played in. And I can even throw back at you that in one of Tom Brady's 3 losses in Super Bowls, he set the all-time playoff passing record of 505 yards against the Philadelphia Eagles. So even in one of his losses, he was all-time great.
And one of his wins, he was all-time bad, that first one. So don't pretend like he was great. Stop
Really?
it. Yeah, don't do that, Skip.
All-time bad? In the first one, he completed 5 out of 8 passes in the game-winning drive as a first-year starter in his first Super Bowl against the St. Louis Rams when John Madden's up in the TV booth saying, just shut it down. Take the ball out of the kid's hands.
I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. So that's how we judge quarterbacks now. If they have a stretch where they complete 5 passes, that's good. We're good there.
It's the game-winning drive. It set up the game-winning field goal. And again, he went to 3rd down twice in his first Super Bowl and converted both of the 3rd downs. And so now I'm looking at a Tom Brady who, in the biggest picture, he got pushed out the back door by his coach. He didn't get cut. He just got pushed out the back door because his coach wants to prove to the world that he deserved the majority of the credit for those 9 Super Bowls and those 6 wins. So Tom Brady, now he didn't want to finish somewhere else. He was forced to. And what did he do? He shocked the NFL world by choosing to join a 7-9 team and a franchise that has the worst winning percentage of any franchise in any sport historically.
Yeah.
Worst overall. They are the Succaneers. And Brady said, oh, I think I'll go there. Nobody saw that coming. So again, to me, it would be an all-time achievement if he lifts this 7-9 team into its first playoff berth in 13 years. That franchise has not been to the playoffs in 13 years. So to me, even if he finished, let's just say he goes 7-9 this year and says, I call it quits. I've had enough. I've hit the wall at age 43. Do you think that's going to tarnish his legacy? No, it won't tarnish it 1 ounce.
Yeah, here's the thing. Let me ask you a question. Who has the better Super Bowl odds, the Patriots or the Buccaneers?
Well, that's because of the greatness of Tom Brady.
Thank you. You're making my point. So be careful how you answer these. Who has the better MVP odds, Cam Newton or Tom Brady?
Well, I don't know. After yesterday, I think it might be Cam.
No, you do.
I mean, people are starting to make the case that they should be the favorite in the AFC now. Not the AFC East, the AFC.
Who has the best weapons, Cam or Tom Brady?
Well, that's laughable.
You see what you did here.
That's why the pressure is all on Cam.
Skip, no, here's the thing. I didn't say Cam doesn't have any pressure. I'm saying he doesn't have the most pressure. That is Tom. Tom Brady is measured by one thing. Skip, when we go back and we talk about Michael Jordan, when we try to compare him to compare LeBron, and that we do this, what does everybody say? He's 6-0 because that is the only measuring stick. Now, because Tom Brady is in Tampa and he might not win the title, you try to say, well, he's already a made man. No. And I get it. Tampa does have the worst win percentage, but they're loaded with offensive talent. That's why he went there. So anybody that's thinking that Tom Brady went there because, he thought they would take, no. Tom Brady was not going anywhere. The same thing with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning looked at the Broncos, and even though they won the division the previous year, they were 8-8, and they had not been good in a while. He looked at that and he saw Demaryius Thomas, Julius Thomas, Eric Decker, Sean Marino. Man, let me hurry up and get my butt there. That's the exact same thing, Skip Bayless. But and also with Peyton, there was immense pressure because he wanted to show he wasn't finished. A lot of people think
the Colts said he was finished.
Huh?
You think the Patriots thought Tom Brady was finished? No.
If they thought he had more years in him, they extended him. Instead of giving him $8 million, they extended that contract by 2 to 3 years. That's what they normally do. That's what people do.
It was reported by NFL Network that Robert Kraft said, I was willing to match every dollar he got in Tampa to keep him in New England.
1 year. Yeah, I bet you 1 year, but I'm not. Hold on. Why we got?
He's 43. Cam 43.
Hold on,
he's 31.
The man said he might play till he's 50.
Wow.
So who cares? And if he's going to play at that level, what difference does it make? Like you said, Skip, if Dak Prescott win your Super Bowl one of the next 2 years, you won't mind paying him $40+ million. Well, Tom Brady got 6. So what's the problem? Pay the man $50 million for the next 4 years. If you believe that much in him, but Mr. Kraft didn't do that, did he? He said, Billy, that's what he called Coach Belichick. He said, Billy, what you want to do? Billy said, I want him up out of here because I can do this thing without it. And Skip, remember, on Tom Brady said, I can't do Coach Belichick's job. He can't do my job. We're about to find out who can do who did whose job better, aren't we, Skip Bayless?
We are. But again, when Michael Jordan went to Washington, did it tarnish his legacy? Not one smudge.
Not
did
with
it
you.
tarnish